EasyJet is a low-cost British airline based at Luton Airport, operating both domestically and internationally in more than 30 countries. The airline employs nearly 11,000 people. EasyJet has seen expansion since its establishment in 1995, making it the second largest airline in Europe. Indeed, it counts more than 65 million passengers a year. 2016 has been a period of uncertainty due to the many challenges that the aviation industry has faced, such as low oil prices, low interest rates, the impact of terrorism, and UK's decision to exit the European Union. Despite all of this, 2016 was a record year for the company. Transporting 73 million passengers, it has seen an increase of 7% compared to 2015. EasyJet has made considerable improvements by increasing investments, strengthening its network, and reducing costs. EasyJet's balance sheet reflects the net worth of the company, meaning the difference between the value of what the company owns and owes. The analysis of the balance sheet reveals that the most substantial part of its assets are non-current. They account for 74%, while current assets only account for 26% of the total assets. However, it is important to keep in mind that EasyJet is an aviation company, owning a lot of airplanes, which justifies why so much of their assets are non-current assets. Moreover, the value of EasyJet's current assets is lower than the one of its current liabilities. This leads to the working capital, or net current assets, which is equal to the current assets minus the current liabilities, being a negative value. This is not good, as it shows that the company is unable to pay off its short-term debts. Finally, there exist some window dressing methods that EasyJet could have used to make their balance sheet look better. For example, inflating the value of intangible assets, in EasyJet's case this would be the goodwill, or selling assets just before the end of the fiscal year to make the business appear more liquid, or encouraging early debt payment, again to improve liquidity. Moreover, it is important to keep in mind that only one balance sheet is of limited use when analyzing the performance of a business. From 2015 to 2016, there is an overall increase in current assets and a decrease in current liabilities. Therefore, working capital has importantly increased, suggesting the financial position has improved. EasyJet's consolidated income statement records revenues and costs for 2016. The total revenue amounted to £4,669 million, which is a decrease of £17 million compared to 2015. This can potentially be explained by the terrorist attacks and the Brexit. After subtracting expenses from the total revenue, the EBITDA amounts to £770 million. The most significant expenses are fuel and airports and ground handling, which account for 1,114 and 1,267 respectively. Furthermore, after depreciation, aircraft dry leasing and amortization, the operating profit amounted to £498 million. After an addition of interest receivables and a decrease of interest payables, the EBIT equaled £495 million. The EBIT is then subject to a 68 million tax charge, resulting in a profit of 427 million. A dividend of 219 million was distributed, leaving half of profit as retained earnings to be reinvested. Thank you for listening to EasyJet's financial and economic situation.
Created using Powtoon.